One Tucson family is mourning the loss of a United States Air Force veteran who died after a night out earlier this year. As News 4 Tucson's Lupita Murillo explains tonight, his untimely death in the midst of this pandemic is not without controversy. It's tonight's News 4 Tucson Investigators Report.
Ted Violet was just 57 years old when he died back on June 10th. In the wake of his passing, those who loved him want to know if more could have or should have been done to prevent his death from happening at all.
He was just a really peaceful man. He had done a lot in his life, in his career.
It's been 5 months since Carol Martin lost her partner, Ted Violet, after serving in the U.S. Air Force for 27 years and traveling around the world. Ted settled in Tucson in 2008.
He could have retired anywhere, and he chose Tucson, in part because it was such a warm, comforting community.
Martin tells the News 4 Tucson investigators the night of June 4th, Ted went out to drink at the Music Box Lounge on East 22nd Street. This was after Governor Ducey's extended stay-at-home order had expired, but prior to the statewide bar shutdown took effect at the end of June. After having one too many at the Music Box, Ted began the walk home, but he never made it.
As a result of him trying to get home safely, he fell and crushed the back of his head.
Ted never recovered from his injuries and 5 days later died at the hospital. Carol tells the News 4 Tucson investigators she believes the bartender could have done more for Ted rather than allowing him to walk in his condition.
She should have called a cab or an Uber, sat him down with some coffee, or, just saw to it he got home.
Tucson police investigated, and ultimately the bartender was cited for selling or serving liquor to an intoxicated person. News 4 Tucson wanted to get her side of the story. We caught up with her outside Tucson City Court. Yeah. Neither she nor the bar owner, who was also outside court, wanted to talk to us. The Music Box was one of 2 Tucson bars who joined others in the state to take Governor Ducey to court over his executive order closing most bars in late June. They argued Ducey did not have the constitutional authority to shut them down over the coronavirus. Martin says that she wants bars to do the right thing.
They shouldn't have the right to continue business if they're not going to do it in a safe fashion for our community.
Martin tells the News 4 Tucson investigators while the loss of her partner has been almost too much to bear, he lives on as an organ donor.
It would have meant a great deal to Ted to know that, he went on to do some more good. He was quite a hero.
The bartender will be back in court for another hearing next month. Investigating for you from the east side, Lupita Murillo, News 4 Tucson.